Tracking wind, of course, and thunderstorms out there. You can see where the strongest thunderstorms are located up in Fremont County. A little bullseye that indicates some very heavy rain. Probably some wind gusts as high as 55 miles per hour. And I wouldn't even doubt maybe some small hail associated with that. All this moisture moving off towards the northeast. And then we got basically things clearing off towards the west. That's what we have to come later tonight for all of us. And the wind will start to die down. And the reason why it's so windy, very deep area of low pressure that's digging in off the California, or I should say Oregon coastline, and it's also infecting Northern California. You can see a bunch of rain around Crescent City. Well, we're not expecting that here yet. This low will divide in half. Northern half will move up into Canada. The southern half will make a beeline for southern Idaho over the weekend, and boy, will that cool us off. Yeah, temperatures will be about 20 to 25 degrees below average for this time of year. You're going to go, wait a minute, did we just jump to late September? Because it doesn't feel like late August out there. Quite a drop in temperatures. A lot of the mountain communities will be freezing and then some overnight. And we will get some rain. I think eventually, maybe Sunday, some showers will pop up over the Snake River Plain. But this storm is what's causing us the wind now, and once it weakens, splits in half, won't be quite as windy over the weekend. So good news there. Until then, wind advisory out, maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm or two. Winds as high as 55 miles per hour. In fact, higher than our actual overnight low temperature. We're expecting a low of 54 at Pocatello, 51 for low in Idaho Falls. We'll be in the mid to upper 40s in Blackfoot, Rexburg, and St. Anthony. And then it will be windy for some of us, especially up in Lemhi County. You got a wind advisory out until 9 o'clock this evening. Wind gusts as high as 45 miles per hour for you. We're looking at a temperature of 46 in Leadore. Stanley, 41 degrees tonight. You'll be mainly dry out there. This evening, maybe an isolated sprinkle at best. Evening showers and thunderstorms for the upper highlands and western Wyoming. And with those thunderstorms, we are no doubt getting those strong gusty winds. Low temperatures will stay above freezing for all locations, at least for now. We're at the mid-40s for a low in Yellowstone. Du Bois, you're at 50 for a low temperature. And then for the showers and thunderstorms for the southeast highlands, they'll be scattered, hit and miss. Low temperatures staying in the 40s or dropping in the 40s for most of us. Preston, though, you'll stay a bit warmer. And Preston, you'll be a bit warmer than the rest of us. Your high tomorrow, 82 degrees with a beautiful Saturday. Less wind out there. Amen to that. Partly sunny for the upper highlands, western Wyoming. We're mainly in the 70s, only 69, though, in Island Park, and only in the 60s in Yellowstone. Chance of rain for the central mountains. Look how cool it's going to be for a high in Stanley. That's the high, 59 degrees. And for the Snake River Plain, we'll definitely call it cooler. No 80s tomorrow, but at least it won't be quite as windy as what we're dealing with out there right now. 76 for high in Pocatello and in Idaho Falls. 74 is what you can expect in Rexburg. Southeast Idaho Chevy dealer 7-day forecast. Coolest day this weekend will be Sunday. And yes, a chance you could get rained on. And then we start warming back up. The wind machine's back, though, for your Wednesday. With 74, we'll probably see wind gusts as high as 50 miles per hour. And then we're back in the 80s next Friday. Teton area, any 80s in the forecast, not in the next 7 days. In fact, we'll be in the 60s on Sunday. We have the red flag warning out for tomorrow, so we're still under the gun. Fire weather conditions are awful out there with all the wind. And then for the central mountains, cool all weekend. Highs only in the 60s with a chance of rain both days. Brainstormers today. Speaking of wind, overall, this month has been our windiest one of the summer. What do you say? Go to Facebook. Well, the answer later on.